Hello! So today we will complete our animation tree. So we'll do that. As you can see, a simple 3-hit combo. And we'll also do the jump attack. Now, yeah, I know there's no weapon, but we'll add this later. So, yeah, pretty much, let's get started. You'll find a couple of new stuff, including some animations. So I've got some here. This is, for example, the jump attack start, a jump attack loop, it's like that, the end, which goes like boom. As you can see, some extra detail on the hand and stuff. And swing 1, swing 2, and swing 3. Now, on these swings, for example, I've got 3 types of notifiers. The first one is the melee combo end, which is right there. So, for example, if our player does not click again while this is happening till this point, we will stop the melee combo, we'll transition to our idle animation, and then the player will be able to do the swing 1 again. Now the swing 1 has 2, one the melee combo end right in the middle because it's a very steep motion just in the beginning, and after this swing we hit the notify can do second swing, which actually allows us to do the second swing because we don't want to do it to overlap the first one. And the same thing with the second swing, can do third swing and melee combo end as well. So taking a look on our graph, for example, if we go, yeah, it lagged. Let's wait a second. Oh god, I'll have to edit this. Alright, there we go. So right there I pull these variables. These animations should do first, second, third swing to our character, and as well as so for example, if we do the first swing, if we should do the first swing, I use another variable called melee combo reset, which actually resets the combo. We set this to false, so we don't transition to our idle animation. This same thing with the jump attack. And another part right here, because we may jump and the notify, the melee combo and notify may not play because we jump or get hit or something. This a way to override the animation. So this variable is from the character, and if it's true we just call the notify event right there. These 3 are the notify events. So the first one, you know it already, see, don't do double jump 2 times. Now if we can do second swing, we then set the players to can do second swing to true and set the animation do first swing to false, because yeah, you know, it tended, we don't want to re-enter transition. The same thing with the third swing accordingly, set the can do third swing and do second swing to false. And on the melee combo end, we just set the melee combo reset. This is local to our animation blueprint. It hasn't got a relevant link to the character from this part. Only this one, which is not a direct set to our melee combo reset, just the override. So if it gets cancelled, then calls a function called reset melee combo. I'll explain what this does and how we process them on the character later. So if you go ahead and go on anim graph, I cast this pose, then I add a new state machine called melee, and we'll use the cast pose of that. We may do more stuff later with that, you'll see. So on the melee, pretty simple, swing 1, swing 2, swing 3, and base. Now, some rules, should do first swing, should do second swing, should do third swing, and then all these lines, all these rules making us go back to base. It's actually a melee combo reset, so when this animation notify or the override gets called. So, and on each of that, swing 1, swing 2, and swing 3 accordingly. Yeah, pretty. Some people may prefer doing this as a montage, but I don't know. I don't find it useful. I'll use montage for something like a recoil, but you may need to do that in a montage nevertheless. So yeah, I added some stuff right there as well. So the first one is the grappling, which is the major one, as you can see. So all these links, so everything except our jump attacks can go up to grappling. So for example, the rules are the is grappling boolean, which is like self-explanatory, and then if it's not grappling and in air, we'll go back to jump loop. What else is? Yeah, if we're not grappling and we're not in air, we'll go back to the jump loop. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if we're not grappling, we'll automatically go back to the idle run animation. So this part right there, jump attack stand and loop. So the end is, it's just the end, you know, play rate of 1, just goes and swings down the ground. Jump attack loop, again the loop, we'll set this to looping and a slower speed if you want, it's just smoother. And now the jump attack starts, so untick the loop on that, because it will cause problems. And these rules, for example, on the jump attack end is if the character has reached the ground, we start the jump attack end, and if it has ended, we'll just go to idle run, smooth transition. So as well as that, if our transition has ended, which is the start, we'll just continue going there. And these rules going to the jump attack are actually the should start jump attack variable, which we pull from the character as well. So yeah, that's a basic overview of our animation graph. So if we go to our project icons right now, I did a new thing called equip wrench, a new action mapping bound to the key F. Now I added the logic to get a wrench going on. For example, after our initialization, I added a initialized wrench, as well as if we go right there to our mechanics, guns, there we go, wrench. So the Omni wrench, no ammo, default icon, yada yada yada, all this good stuff. So ammo 0, max ammo 0. This way we told it's melee, so no weapon save instance, because we are not going to save it. We don't need upgrades on the hatchet. So let's check out what this new initialize wrench function does. So it's once the actor sets to a variable, this is a new one actually right there, and then set its visibility to false, and then guns equipped without the roster, so it's like on. I have also got the equip wrench just to make stuff easier, which essentially calls gun equip no roster with this reference. So yeah, you know, it's kind of easier, because I think if we go back to our UI right there, so gameplay, circular weapon picker, go back to the graph right there. So if we select now on our gun pick end, if we select something and it's just the default weapon, which means it's nothing, we'll just equip the wrench. If not, we'll just go ahead and do our standalone old school gun equip, this stuff. So yeah, now these parts. So wrench equip, if we press S, or custom wrench equip event, we just equip the wrench. So you know, an extra thing. For example, the player presses the square button, you want to equip the wrench and then attack, you can do that. So I added a crap load of stuff actually. So first things first is the jump, easiest part. So if our jump scale down and up, we'll use it we used this already to mess around with the grappling and stuff. So if the player is not on ground and he's not jump attacking, we're just going to launch him in the air and then set the anim override melee end. So it's going to call this override I talked about earlier, so it cancels our attack. And If the player can double jump and his grapple state is no grapple, so he's going to double jump, get like 400 on the Z launch, set the animation, going to double jump it through, and yeah, if he's on ground attacking, so we'll just do this thing again. So, stuff may happen, so we want to be covered in all cases. Now, the range callbacks. I'll just cover out what the melee combo does. So this part, if you remember, gets called when we do the anim override. So when we enable that, it's going to go back to our animation blueprint and back to here. So it's going to be reset right there. Then we just do the first, second, third thing to false, and then we'll just delay, and then half a second cooldown. You may want this to be 0, I don't know, you may want to be 0.2 seconds, just the delay between melee attacks, so we don't want our player just bash around the enemies all the time. Now the new event, the range fire. So if we go back to our range, omni range, yeah, the fire pressed, we're going to call range fire, which is this event right here. So if the player is not grappling, is not jump attacking, and is on ground, we're just going to do the first, we're going to do the jump attack, so he's on air, and we're also going to launch him a bit up in the air, so we get that slight jingle on top. If this fails and the player is not jump attacking, we're just going to try to do the first swing, voila, and then the second swing, same variable update, and then the third swing. Then we'll wait for that to reset the melee combo. I also added a new animation for the grappling, which is like that with the hand on top. So yeah, I don't want this episode to be too long, so this was put into the animation blueprint I saw you earlier, so right there. And I also added on a grapple tick, where is it? Right there, and we're going to do some stuff later to calculate the normal rotations, but yeah, that's the next episode. I'm going to take so much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, if we call a gun equip, and this new macro is ground melee attacking and this is what it looks like. So if one of these is true, we're going to return true. Where is it? There we go. If he's ground melee attacking and he wants to equip a new gun, for example, he found something on the ground while he was attacking, or he picked it from the gun picker, we're just going to do an animation override, as well as on the no roster thing, so just so our animation tree doesn't break. So thanks for watching, see you next time.